Good afternoon, Kimberly Panthers. This is Mr. Sally. Happy Friday, September. Ooh, it says Friday, September 27th on the top of this paper. It is not September 27th. It is October the 4th. Happy Friday, October the 4th. I have missed you all. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been online. There have been a lot of scheduling issues that have prevented me from being able to get here, but I am back with a vengeance. My name is Joseph Sally, and I want to welcome you to another edition of my weekly video bulletin. I am so blessed to be the principal here at Kimberly Elementary School, where we strive to build hope in action, belief in action, success in action. So a couple of updates. Just want to remind our parents, please continue practicing to get to school on time each day. On time arrival is considered between 7:30 and 8 a.m. 7:30 is your aiming time. But our doors open as early as 7 a.m. Mr. Jones is typically here every morning, allowing your boys and girls to be able to get in and sit in the cafeteria until 7:30. Please remind our boys and girls that when they get to school, they need to be focused on learning. I know it's been hot outside, and so as the temperatures have not changed and cooled down at all, which I'm hoping they do this weekend, our boys and girls have sometimes thought that it was time to play when it really wasn't. Parents, please remind them that we are focused on learning here at Kimberly Elementary School. We got off that turnaround list, and we aim to remain off of that turnaround list. Please again remind our boys and girls not to bring any slime to school, and also if they can please respect our restrooms. We've had some young people doing some things in the bathrooms that they should not do, throwing paper on the ceilings and putting not utilizing the toilets as they should. Please make sure that you remind our boys and girls to treat our school with respect and make sure that our restrooms stay clean. I've been so excited, parents, because the last couple of days, our boys and girls in 4th and 5th grade have been engaged in activities with a schoolyard project. I hope that some of you read some articles about our schoolyard project, but what you may not remember is that there is a group of there's two organizations that are working with our students to create a community playground right here on our school property. And your boys and girls in 4th and 5th grade had an opportunity to actually plan out what that playground will look like. They participated yesterday and today in an activity where they were given a budget, given different elements of the playground like swings and baseball fields and things like that they could actually put on that playground, and they planned that out. Okay, and so this information is being given to the two organizations, and they will then use that as they make the final plans for what that playground will look like and what that community playground will look like. So I'm excited about that, and ask your 4th and 5th graders if they were excited about that. Looking at our calendar here, we had Fall Picture Day today, so I hope that everyone had an opportunity to take their pictures. Parents, if you did not send money for pictures on today, we actually will have a makeup day in November. I think it's November 19th, if I'm not mistaken, but more information will come out about that, so please make sure that you are paying attention. We start a fundraiser, Pennies for Patients, will start next week, so if your kids, any extra pennies that you have, bring those in. If you have not turned in your order forms for your cookie dough sales, all of that money was due today. So if you have any last minute money collections, please make sure you get that in on Monday. Otherwise, you're likely going to have to return the money that you've already collected, because we will not be accepting any more orders after Monday. Today was also a great day because we had some readers come in, some people from Hands On Atlanta, and they were actually helping and working with some of our young people with reading skills. We have a couple of different field trips that are coming up, and parents, we sent home a universal field trip permission form that we're hoping that all of you all will return, so that way as we have field trips come up, and many of those field trips don't have a cost associated with them, we can ensure that your child is able to attend. Those field trips that of course have a cost associated with them, it's important that you contribute that cost so that way that field trip can continue. Please be reminded that if we don't collect enough funds for field trips that we have planned, then we have to cancel that field trip. There's not an extra pot of money for field trips that will be able to substantiate or pay for all of the various field trips that we have. Sometimes we're able to handle some of the field trip costs, other times we are not. But please note that if you don't pay, then it's likely that your child will not be able to attend along with the other kids because we'll have to cancel that trip. Our 5K took place on Saturday the 28th. That was last Saturday. We only had 2 kids to show up for our 5K, moms and dads. It is important that we show our pride in our school, and some of the ways in which we show our pride in our school is by participating in school events. This fundraiser was an opportunity for a union called FPSC to actually contribute funds to our school. And so the more parents that registered and attended, the more that they look at our school as a place that they want to support. So I'm hoping that they aren't discouraged by the lack of participation of our student body, and that they will still continue to keep us on. This was the 2nd year. Most times they change after 2 years and they pick a different school. But I'm hoping that I can convince them that our parents really want this opportunity for our school. And so hopefully when we have our 5K in November, which is the Girls on the Run 5K, that many of you will register and come out for that one. That money doesn't come to the school, but it does go to worthy causes. This actually concludes all the things that I want to talk about this week. But I am so excited again about being principal here at Kimberly Elementary School, and I thank you for taking a few minutes to join me on my weekly bulletin. If you know anyone that's not getting this message, please make sure that you forward it out to them, and have them call the school so that way we can update Infinite Campus with their email address, and then they will also get this video sent to them. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. We're Panthers who roar, respect others, own responsibility, always safe and ready at all times.